I would just like to get these chests and get out. That'd be a great... not this loser. I was going solid. Alright, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do this. No, I shouldn't have done armor break yet, because I have to dispel it anyways. I just have to get Waka out of the party. So that I can bring him in darkness. Thank you for hitting me through darkness and giving me 666 HP. I think what we just witnessed was a sign from the devil. The devil is watching this playthrough. That's insane. Figured you have more important things to do. He's still slowed, right? Okay, yeah, we're good. We just need to cheer up so I don't die to meteor. This is probably some of the best entertainment the devil could ask for. It's got a point. I can't bring you in yet. I have to, like, defend against this dumb attack. Then he hits Orin anyways. And I gotta waste another Dark Buster. Wild Wolf, thank you so much, man. That is incredibly generous. Thank you so much for 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Wild Wolf. Yeah, basically, long story short, don't take what's popular in the media as, like, the end-all be-all. Just because kids playing slop is popular doesn't mean that all kids play slop. And just because 66% of remake players were over the age of 30 doesn't mean that young kids hate old games. But it does mean that the general idea behind the remake was a bit of a fail. I mean, I think that still 33% is a pretty good section of people. Especially with something like Final Fantasy, because, like, if you were to tell me that 30% of people that played the Resident Evil 2 remake were not Resident Evil fans, that would be more shocking, because, like, Resident Evil is a more general type game. I don't think you need to play any of the old Resident Evils to be even slightly interested in Resident Evil 2 Remake. But Final Fantasy is a bit more of a there's a bit of a barrier. Like, I don't think people on the street that aren't Final Fantasy fans and aren't RPG fans look at Final Fantasy VII Remake and think, like, that's the game for me. You know? Like, they don't, like, what's Final Fantasy? This is the 7th one, but it's also a remake. Like, there's so many, like, barriers to entry there that Square really had to go out of their way to be like, no, guys, listen, even if you've never touched a Final Fantasy, you should play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, this is for people that have never played an RPG. So, honestly, now that I think about it, that's a big chunk of people. That's bigger than I would figure. I would figure it'd be closer like 10 or 20%. Because that's a huge barrier for people to take a chance on Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, the percentage of people that don't like to play games with a number when they haven't played the previous games is already a pretty huge chunk on its own. Like, I'm trying to think how I would get somebody... What does he use after this? Oh, he uses Thunder now, I think. I'm trying to think, like, I have a family member that doesn't really play video games very often, but every time I see him, he's like, hey, what should I play? Because he thinks I'm like the overall video game expert. Which, like, sure, I know more about video games than him, but, like, I don't know what he likes. I don't know what to tell him to play. But I'm trying to think, like, how I would talk him into playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, given that I don't think he's ever played a Final Fantasy. Like, how would I sell that to him? Nope, that didn't work. And yeah, I mean, he trusts me, so if I were to be like, nah, listen, you don't have to play any other Final Fantasy to play this, and you'll enjoy it. But that's a testament to Square's, you know, the fact that I know that is because Square is good at explaining its games to its own fan base. You know, but that's like extra work. You don't have to do that for Resident Evil 2 Remake. Everyone just kind of knows already. So yeah, like I said, in retrospect, it's pretty impressive that they were able to get such a large amount of people to try Final Fantasy for the first time with Remake. But I think probably internally, the Remake was a big push to try to revitalize Final Fantasy as a modern IP and not just one that Grandpa plays, which I don't think it ever really was. But I mean, it's fair to say that more older people play Final Fantasy than younger, but I do think that Final Fantasy still, I mean, Final Fantasy 14 on its own brought a lot of younger people into Final Fantasy, so I don't think it was even really necessary to begin with. But their hope was Final Fantasy is going to be freaking Resident Evil now. Like, it's going to be the new hot thing, thanks to Remake. And I think that was kind of a silly plan.
Well then, what next?
To be honest, I think that was kind of a silly plan from the start. Oh boy. Gonna Dark Buster him again. And we're probably all gonna die if I don't, like, heal and guard and stuff. I could power break him, but guess we'll see what happens. Power break and we're blocking? Surely that's enough. Okay. Alright, so here's the deal. Yuna has 13 MP. We all got a crap ton of overdrive bar from that fight. So I would love to just get this chest and get back. That would be a big win. That would be actual progress. So that's what I'm going to try to do. It's not that far of a run, but we might get a ghost. Or this guy.
So, how shall we do this?
I don't know. I really don't know what this guy does yet. Yeesh. I know he does a body splash that does a lot of damage. Oh god, Kamari has like no MP either. I could power break him. That'll hopefully help. I know he's going to haste first turn. That's why I hasted Titus, so I could immediately slow him. Let's cheer. Oh, brother. I thought he was gonna flop. Well, that's just great. You know, it said that his attacks are fairly predictable, but it's probably not predictable which one he does first. Wait, that slows you too? No way that attack slows you. That's crazy. Alright. We're alive. Maybe one more fight. This game hates me. It's official. It is official. This game does not like me. At least Titus has MP. Aw, oh, crap. I just realized Yuna doesn't have enough MP to dispel. Does Kamari have dispel? No. Well. I guess we lose. Because I can't get rid of his protect. I mean, I guess we don't lose just because of that, but like, it's gonna take forever to kill him. I'm not gonna have enough MP to Dark Buster him enough times to kill him, I don't think. And I can't even armor break him. We're so cooked. We're so dead. Why would I use an Ether? That's what my stream. Great. I can't revive Waka. Think we're just cooked. Man, I was one fight away.
Allow me.
I was one fight away. There's nothing I can do. Even if I Sentinel with Orin, he's gonna die to Thundaga. Doesn't matter. I mean, I knew that run was kind of dead anyways when I had to spam auto life for the ghost, but I was just kind of testing to see what could happen in that fight. So the ghost is just an automatic reset if I don't have an overdrive. Speaking of which. I have an overdrive, but I'm not wasting it on the first fight. Okay, so the mortar attack is what? Fire lightning? So if I use power break, and armor break, and I use null shock, null fire, I should be all set. Right? How'd you get the first turn? Nice. Okay. Now how do we deal damage? It's water, ice.
Nice.
Yeesh. Too bad that doesn't have water on it. You still do max though. Is that all he's got? That's kind of all he's got. I think we just win.
Farewell.
Alright, he's not very scary. He's actually a really nice fight to get. That cost us like next to nothing. I was thinking he was going to be the worst. That's actually super nice. And that even gives us a little overdrive too. Now what's not nice is this fight. This fight we do not like. Do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Samayan. He is weak against fire, right?
So, how shall we do this?
No. Why can't it be the Berserk one? Maybe I provoke him.
You want some of this?
Does provoke continue to work if I get another turn? Or do I have to use it again? Is he still provoked?
Well then, what next?
I have a feeling I have to use it again. Because Titus got his turn.
You want some of this?
Okay, so that should give Orin his overdrive. So that's nice. Then you can just revive him, which doesn't cost that much. The problem is, I have to kill him before this next turn is up, or I just die because I don't know how to protect against this other move, and I can't. I don't have enough. Damn it. Even with them being slowed. I mean, I could try Shell, but I don't think it's going to work. I could try Magic Break also. I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe. We're gonna find out. What? He used that attack twice? What? Since when can he do that? Since when can he do that? What? Okay. Well, I guess we do this then. That's not even enough. Oh boy. Well, that's just fantastic. He does bad breaths again, doesn't he? No, now he's gonna do this. Okay, Shell worked. That is bizarre. I don't know why he used that attack twice. But the one nice thing about this fight is we get a ton of overdrive from this fight. Should have brought in like Kamari and Lancet. It's fine. Yeah, that fight's not too bad if it all goes to plan. Does cost some Yuna MP, but it's doable. This is fine. I feel like I should just slow one of these guys like right off the bat. Just so maybe like they don't sync up their moves so quickly. Because they keep getting caught by their double move. Whoa, big damage. Oh, he hit a crit too, you idiot. That was a brutal crit. Alright, they're going to try to sync up now. But now that one of them is slowed, I think delay attack actually works. Maybe. Hopefully. Or I can just kill that one. But I think delay attack will work. Yeah. Now it might not. Yeah, now I just have to kill him. Ouch. That wasn't very nice. Great. I mean, like, what was I supposed to do here? There was no way for me to get them both low enough before the double reaper, and there was no way for me to stop the double reaper. I don't think Orin survives if I protect him. This fight continues to be such a struggle. Even if I darkness him right away, like, if the turns just turn out bad.
Please.
Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Ouch. Yeah, I forgot about the gimmick with these things. What is, does this take you to a chest or something? Oh yeah, it does. Given that you're telling me about it now, wonder how good of a chest it is. Incoming potion. Ooh, Phoenix Downs. There's this one too. Isn't this like something else though? Maybe not. This is just a chest too, I think. You have to knock it down. How did I miss that before? Whatever. Okay, let's just slow them both or something. Thanks, Roxas. That was great to have you around. Appreciate you. What if I just bring in Lulu and I just go like this? Need the armor break though. I think the challenge here isn't as much a certain fight, it's just how many different fights are in this area. It's going to take a while to get them all down to a science. And if you get a weird combo of fights, it can be a problem. Alright, yeah, slowing them both definitely helped a lot. Should probably do this for safety. So I'm definitely going to get hit. Ah, crap. I don't know if this was enough. Oh, it is. This guy somehow gets 2 turns.
Enough.
Enough indeed. Okay. Soft shield. That is going to be for the boys. Yeah, that's very nice. Alright, let's get back. Let's bank these items and bank these overdrives. Get some actual progress. Not that, I mean, all this has been progress because we've learned a lot, but get some actual tangible progress. Thank you. That's some good overdrive for Yuna. Yeah, this is kind of a long walk back. What's this guy weak against? Ice water? Ice lightning. Kind of surprised Orin doesn't do more damage. He's got his weakness. I guess this guy just has a lot of armor. This Titus does max, but that's because he has lightning on his weapon. This walk back is brutal. Okay, same plan. We power break him early. Maybe we throw a little spell at him. And I have to throw fire and lightning. Might have made a mistake. I did. I should have left Titus out. So stupid. No progress for me. How's it going, username? It's like the second time in a row I died to the last fight before getting to the save point. Well, actually, before it wasn't the last fight. I thought it was the last fight, but that walk back is actually really long. We're stuck in the city of Purgatory. I'm getting it though. I'm learning. I'm learning the way. Also, I should not have used Buster. I should have used Attack. slowly learning the way of all these fights. The only fights that are like 100% oof are the monolith and the ghost, and then the behemoth is a 75% oof. Like, I can beat them, but it just takes a ton of resources.
Yeah.
Everything else I think I got pretty down. I need to change what I do against the Barbados, though. I need to, like, have Titus out so he can immediately slow. And I need to probably just bring in Yuna and Kamari right away and put up the nulls in case he uses the mortar right away. Then the rest of the fight's easy, because if he flops, you just power break. I already have power break on him. Oof. I do not have the shield yet. Even if I did, I wouldn't really want to use it. $5,100. Weak to electricity.
Who makes these things?
It's a good question. Hold on. Can I use shell? And focus?
Let's end this.
And have drain not do a lot of damage? Or is it just going to do a lot of damage anyways? Oh. Well, it's not too bad. I can deal with that. Didn't give me, like, any overdrive, though. I was thinking if I can build an overdrive during this fight, then using Yuna's overdrive wouldn't be too bad. But if I can't, then it'll be a bit of a waste. He dodged that? Interesting. It's just gonna take too long, so I don't take much damage. Can he counter if he's threatened? There's the drain finally. I wonder.
Calm down.
What if I threaten him? Armor break him. threaten again.
You don't want to move.
Whack. Whack. How much health? Oh. Easy win.
Enough.
Okay, well, that's not exactly consistent. Because threaten only hits, what, 70% of the time or something the second time? But I wonder if I were to miss the threaten, if he would breath me or not. Because it's a counter. But I don't know if it hits if you miss. And I also don't know if it'll hit because I hit him while he was threatened. But that might be a safe way to kill him without getting breathed. Like, at the very worst, he might just kill somebody, but I wouldn't get breathed. And it costs quite a bit of Orin MP, but Orin doesn't usually run out of MP. At least not in the short term. He's already pretty low right now, but I can have Waka do his job. If I have to. Not gonna lie, I'm getting real sick of these guys. They're so annoying.
Well then, what next?
Just feels like no matter what I do, they're just in trouble. Yeah, no, it gets worse. It gets worse every time. Let's go, Marcora. Big damage. How are they already synced? Stop it. And they're synced again. But I think they're dead. Before they kill us. Well, one of them's dead. I think. I'll just do that. And they are desperate to double Reaper me. They will do anything they can to ruin my day.
Enough.
Alright. So far, so good. Alright. Let me run to the bathroom and then we'll keep going. Thank you guys again for being here and all your support today. It's been awesome. Thank you, thank you.